Hey guys, we are going over my most used makeup and beauty products for this month. There are so many underrated products in this video today that I'm going to be raving about. I have several vacation and travel friendly products in this video as well. In fact, give this video a thumbs up if you would like to see a video where I would share my most used makeup and travel friendly makeup and beauty products. I would love to do a video like that for you guys, so give this video a thumbs up if that's something that you would like to see in the future. I make new beauty content every week, so be sure to hit that notification bell and subscription button in case you want to be notified when I upload throughout the week. The first item that I want to talk about today is the Tarte Clay Stick Foundation. I am in the shade Medium Neutral. I actually mentioned this foundation in my top 10 foundation video that I made a couple months ago, but I am still using this on a regular basis. My favorite thing about this foundation is how it blurs my pores. I've noticed that this summer I have had a really big issue with enlarged pores, especially my T-zone. So I feel like this is one of the foundations that will help conceal that. I really like how lightweight this foundation stick is. It gives me a really nice canvas for the rest of my makeup. This is by no means a long-lasting foundation that will keep that oil away or anything. This definitely is more of a dewy foundation. This foundation definitely is a second skin effect type of foundation because it's so natural. It's a medium coverage. I wouldn't say it's full coverage, but it is a nice coverage and it gets rid of all that redness and blotchiness on my skin. So I've actually been wearing this foundation more so for the appearance that it gives my skin rather than the actual long-lasting quality of it, because this definitely is not a long-lasting foundation. Another pro is that it is not messy when you travel. It doesn't get everywhere in your makeup bag. I mean, unless the lid comes off on this stick foundation, you're really not gonna have an issue with it getting all over your makeup bag. I find with liquid foundations with a pump are not the best to travel with, because if that cap comes off, you're gonna have foundation everywhere. I really like this packaging because it is so compact and lightweight. It doesn't take up any space in your makeup bag. It's very easy to apply. So all around, this is just a really great makeup item to travel with. Stick foundations, in my opinion, are literally the easiest way to apply foundation. You just swipe it on and you are good to go. This Natasha Denona Crystal Top Coat in bronze is so pretty to wear on top of your eyelids on the alone or on top of like an eyeshadow. I am wearing this today. In fact, all the things I mentioned today I am wearing because I've been trying to do that where I wear all the makeup items so that you guys can actually see what it looks like. I know a couple of you mentioned that, so I am doing that for you. I'm gonna zoom you in so you can actually see what it looks like on the eyes. I really like this crystal top coat on the inner corner of my eye. I actually used another eye palette that I mentioned in a couple minutes on the outer edge of my eye, but the crystal top coat is so sparkly and I really just like how it applies. Oops, wrong way. My favorite way to apply this crystal top coat is by going in with the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. This is just the original Fix Plus, but I will spray a little eye brush and I will get the eye brush just a little bit wet, and then I will go into the crystal top coat and then apply it to my eyelid, and it just gives a really pretty metallic glittery appearance on your eyes. I don't know if you can tell, but in my inner corner I wet the eyeshadow that I use in my inner corner as well, and I feel like it just brings the whole eye look to life and it makes everything a little bit more metallic, a little bit more wet looking, and it just blends all the eyeshadow together. So that is something that I've also been doing this month a lot more, is wetting my metallic eyeshadows. Here we have the Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsessions Eye Palette. The new Huda Beauty Neon Obsessions palettes sound amazing and look amazing, but this oldie is a classic and I will never let go of this. This little guy is the best eyeshadow palette for traveling. It does have a little mirror, so that's very convenient, especially for traveling, but the warm brown color selection in this little palette is perfect for everyday type of eye looks. You can create so many different eye looks with this palette, and yet it's so small and convenient to travel with. Huda Beauty has so many different color options as well. If this is not your type of color selection, there are so many other little mini palettes that they have just like these. At Sephora, I get mine at Sephora, or you can go to Huda Beauty, and I would just recommend picking up one of these. Pick one that has like your favorite colors and you will not be sorry. I feel like these mini palettes are better than her larger palettes. Like the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk and the Rose Gold Remastered, they're beautiful formulas, but I feel like these mini eyeshadow palettes blend a little bit better than those ones. I don't know if that's just because I'm crazy, but I have noticed that I like these mini palettes better than the actual larger palettes that she has. You get 9 eyeshadows in this little palette. I mean, this is perfection for traveling. I love this. I even stick this in my purse sometimes because I'm crazy like that about my makeup. You definitely cannot go wrong with this. I love this very much. This is the Morphe M14 fan brush. This is my most exciting find for this whole month. If you love bronzer and you love contouring, this is definitely something that you need in your life. Because of the shape of this brush, I can get a really beautiful sculpted look. This brush does grab onto a lot of product once you first dip it into the bronzer, but it blends out so well that it makes all the product just sink right into the hollows of your cheekbones and just blends everything out very well and very easily. So if you are a beginner or you just have problems with making sure that your bronzer stays in the right place on your cheekbones, this is a really great makeup item that I would recommend for you. You just literally just place this on your cheekbones and then just blend up and you've got a beautiful sculpted look. So this is definitely my favorite find for this month, and I have been using this nonstop all month. Here we have the Saharan Blush Volume 2 by Juvia's Place. There are so many reasons why I love this palette. First, this warm matte bronzer in Yara is perfection for summer because of that warm orangey brown undertone. There are 2 shimmers in this palette and then these 4 matte shades. This is one of those palettes that you can use all of these colors for something. Like this color right here is a beautiful highlighter. This shade is a beautiful blush topper. And then these 3 are really pretty for blushes. This one I've been wearing more for like cool toned makeup looks, but these 2 are literally the definition of a summer blush. And they are so nice because they're matte. I find that those Alamar Cosmetics blushes, I love them, but sometimes it can be too much because they're so sparkly and so wet looking on the skin that I can't wear a highlight. With these, I can wear a highlight because they have a really creamy blush formula that works really well on the skin. It's very smooth and easy to apply. And I find that the formula is just a long-lasting type of formula. And I rarely find palettes that I can use all of the colors in. And this is one of those rare finds. These blushes are extremely pigmented. So I would go in with like a fan brush, or even I would go in with like a stippling brush because they are just very heavy in color. So that's just one of my recommendations. But this is another palette that I've been traveling with all month, and I get so many different uses out of this. Also, I want to mention that this is a beautiful eyeshadow. I have worn this as an eyeshadow and it's so pretty. The next item that I have in this favorites video today is the Benefit Roller Liner Eyeliner in black. I have been trying to find another liquid liner that is comparable to my Kat Von D tattoo liner, and this is the closest that I can get so far. This felt tip does pick up on eyeshadow a little bit when I'm trying to get a cat flick, so it does sometimes make it difficult to get a precise flick in your eye looks. But I do find that this is very similar to my Kat Von D tattoo liner. I think it's around the same price, so I still am all on board on the Kat Von D tattoo liner. But this is another option. It is a very jet black kohl matte liner, and when it dries down, it stays. So I do like that this does not budge, but I just don't like that the felt tip picks up on the eyeshadow a little bit. You do have to go over this a couple times, but the finished look is consistent enough for me that I have really been enjoying this item. I have been on the line back and forth with this primer for a couple weeks now. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. When I first started using this, I really could not see the difference in my skin. But now that I have used this so much in my routine, I do see the difference when I don't have this on. There is a difference in my makeup if I don't wear this. This primer really does tighten your pores, and it gives you a really nice canvas and base for your foundation. I do make sure to let this completely set into my skin. I give it about 10 minutes right after I put my moisturizer on, because if I don't let it settle into my skin, it will mess with my foundation a little bit. I've noticed with a couple foundations, especially the Fenty Beauty foundation, I had a recent reaction to that foundation, that if I don't put some type of barrier between my skin and the foundation, that I will get a lot of texture and bumps on my skin. And this has been the best barrier for my skin. I don't know if it's the hot weather or stress or whatever it is, maybe all the traveling that I've been doing, but this has been my lifesaver. I can wear this without foundation and my skin just looks really nice and refreshed and alive. This is the Modular Big Lancome mascara. I have 2 little sample sizes of this mascara. I always have these with me when I travel. This is the mascara that I reach for if I am having a bad day and I cannot get my mascara right. Recently I did do a lash lift, and I feel like that has really made a huge difference in my eyelashes. Especially with mascara, because with mascara my eyelashes tend to droop a little bit. Rather than staying curled and volumized. So if I am struggling with my mascara, this is just one that I know I can fall back on and it will do the job for me. This wand literally grabs onto every single eyelash and it pulls them up and makes them stay thick and volumized. This formula is very thick, but I've never really had an issue with it drying out on me. I've had these for a couple months and they're literally sample sizes and they last me forever. So you can always request a sample size of this mascara and you can get that for free. So that's kind of what I do. I stock up on all these little sample sizes, and that's a way to save money. You really don't have to get the full size of this, especially if you're traveling. Just grab the sample size and you are good. While we're on the topic of mascara, I wanted to mention that I do have these false lashes. These are from Huda Beauty. This is the Samantha number 7, the classic. I really like Huda Beauty lashes. I feel like they're so fluttery and they're very comfortable to wear. The band isn't thick like you get sometimes with those faux mink lashes. Like, I don't even feel it on my eyelashes right now. So I'm gonna zoom in so you can see what they look like. I really like these lashes because I feel like they're very full and they don't crowd out my vision or anything. I feel like with some lashes they hurt and they you can't lift your eyes up all the way, but with these I can, and I do see a difference when I use the thinner band. This has a thinner band and I've reused these a couple times and I really like these. So yeah, I really like these lashes. They're from Huda Beauty number 7. I feel like if you're someone who doesn't really like eyelashes, these would be a little bit too much for you because they are a little bit glam, but they are very comfortable and you don't feel like they're there. So yeah, these are just a pair of eyelashes that I would recommend to those of you who do like wearing eyelashes, because I feel like they give that extra glam. And I don't know, I don't wear eyelashes very much, but I do like wearing them in my videos and for special occasions. They're very easy to adjust. I had no issue putting these on, and I'm not an eyelash pro. I'm horrible with learning how to apply false eyelashes, but I'm a beginner in false eyelashes and these have been really easy for me to apply. So check them out if you like eyelashes. Here we have the ColourPop cream lipstick in Butter. This is so cheap and it is so good. The color of this cream lipstick is perfect for everyday makeup looks. This lip color has enough pink in it to make it the perfect summer nude. ColourPop just has a lot of my favorite lip shades and they're so cheap, so you really can't go wrong with ColourPop. Cream formulas don't last very long, so you definitely are going to have to reapply this throughout the day, but I really don't mind that because the color is so pretty and it's so cheap. I love wearing this Alamar Cosmetics Mother of Pearl lip gloss in the shade Luna on top of that buttercream lipstick. That has been my go-to combination for this whole month. This also is pretty affordable. I think it was $10 for this, which is not bad for a higher end makeup brand. This lip gloss makes your lips look so juicy and summery. And I mean, this is another makeup item that you can expect to reapply because, I mean, it's a lip gloss. It's gonna slide off really easily. So, I mean, that's to be expected with a makeup item like this. But I just love these two paired together. They're so pretty and they're very summery. Now I have a few skincare and beauty items that I want to mention. First, I want to mention the LMS Superfood Vital Veggie Mask. This is very similar to my Origins. Let me go get it. This is very similar to my Origins Mega Mushroom Relief and Resilience Soothing Face Mask, but I do think that I like this one a little bit better. I have loved this face mask for a long time, and I am really impressed that I actually like this better than my Origins. It takes a lot for me to change my mind, especially about a skincare item like this. I do believe that this mask has now replaced my Origins Soothing Face Mask solely for the purpose that I do notice a visible difference in my skin when I wear this mask. This mask has a cooling and soothing effect on my skin, just like my Origins, but I feel like it's just a little bit more noticeable in this mask. So this mask has omega fatty acids that help support the skin, and it helps act as a moisture barrier. My skin just feels much more supple and healthy, and I feel like I don't have to use heavy moisturizers anymore because I've literally used this so many times this month. I would say I've used this about twice a week throughout this whole month, and I very much see a difference in my skin. This is definitely my little pamper product that I have been using all month just because we've been traveling so much, and my skin just needs that extra help when I'm under stress and I'm in new situations. I am very much a home body. I love being home, and when I am out and about traveling and all that, I just get very anxious, and this is just one of those little things that I like to pamper myself with because I know it'll calm me down. I know it'll treat my skin. This has just been my love for the month. I feel like it really has made a difference in how my skin looks with makeup. I just see a huge difference in my skin, and it's all thanks to this product. The next skincare item that I have here is the Murad Skin Perfecting Lotion. This is another skincare item that I have been taking with me wherever I travel. This is meant for oily, acne-prone skin. I have had this in the back of my skincare collection for the longest time. In fact, my sister gave this to me. She got it in a FabFitFun box that she got like a long time ago, and I finally put this to use. So I have been using this in both my morning and night skincare routine because it's a lightweight formula. I feel like I haven't had as much of a problem with oil because of this moisturizer, but I love that this has a squeezy tube and then it has a lid that screws on because it's very convenient for travel. And I've stepped away from heavy moisturizers this summer because I need a lightweight moisturizer. I just feel like those heavy moisturizers have been clogging my pores and have been causing a lot of texture recently. So it breaks my heart to pull away from the Origins Ginseng moisturizer for a little bit, but this has been a wonderful option that I have been really loving and that my skin has been loving. One thing that I don't like about this lotion is the smell. It doesn't smell bad, but it doesn't smell good either. And this is just kind of like a step down from my Origins Ginseng moisturizer. But for the amount of work that it does on my skin and for the amount of the difference that I have seen in my skin, I think that this is definitely an item that I will repurchase for next summer. This isn't going to be something that I'll be using for the winter and fall months, but this has been my perfect companion for this summer because of the lightweight formula and that it's battling all that oil control. So yeah, it's an oil-free moisturizer that provides shine-free hydration for blemish-prone skin. Okay, so this has actually been around for a while, but I wanted to mention this in this video because I have been loving this for the summer. This is the Sally Hansen Tan Glow Leg Makeup. This makes my legs look so tan and shapy, and I've had so many compliments when I've had this on. Everybody thinks I have this gorgeous tan, but really it's just airbrush legs from Sally Hansen. This does have a lot of glitter in it, so it can be inconvenient. It will get on your clothes a little bit, especially if you don't let it dry down all the way. But it is so pretty for like occasions. I wore this on vacation, pretty much the whole vacation, when I was wearing my cute outfits and everything, and I really didn't have much of a problem with it getting on my clothes. It does say that it's water resistant too. I wouldn't agree with that because it washes off in the shower and everything, which is fine. Like I want it to, but I wouldn't necessarily say that it's water resistant. But it does last all day. in the hot weather, so that's a plus. This can be a little bit difficult to get a smooth application, and I really don't need a lot of this. A little bit does go a long way, so I would recommend going in with some type of exfoliator before you put it on, making sure that you moisturize your skin to get the best out of this product. What I use is, I just have a sample size of the Brazilian Bod Buff, and I love this stuff. But I've been using this every time I put this on, and once again, it's a nice friendly little travel size that goes with me. If you want a good exfoliation, this is a good way to go. This is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Bod Buff. It smells amazing, and yeah, I've used this all up. I have a couple more sample sizes of these that I keep in my little makeup travel bags and goes in with all my shower stuff. It just does a really good job of exfoliating my skin, and it feels moisturized after I use this. So I definitely want to get the full size of this Sol de Janeiro body exfoliator, but for now I'm okay with having these little sample sizes because of all the traveling that we've been doing. The last item that I want to mention in this monthly favorites video is actually this necklace. I got it from the brand Evren. Actually my husband did. He got it off of Etsy. It's this little shop on Etsy, and I love how you can layer this. I definitely want to get more from her. I've been wearing it with all my outfits. Some of you noticed it, so I wanted to give a shout out to it. Gold jewelry has definitely been my obsession for a while now, and it will continue to be. I really like how this necklace goes with everything. I've been wearing this with so many like V-necks and like plunging necklines. I feel like it's so complimentary and it's so pretty. So if you're interested in checking out this little Etsy shop, definitely go for it. I will have it linked down below for you. I have everything in this video in the description box below with a direct link, so it's really easy for you to find everything that I mentioned in this video. But with that said, that is everything that I have for you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this monthly favorites video. Favorites videos are my favorite videos to film. I've said that so many times, but I don't care. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you want to see me do a video with all my favorite makeup traveling products, and if you like this video. So yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.